Hi folks, so I've just got in from work this afternoon after a rather long day, and I found these off the postman. So as per usual, I'm just going to turn on the camera, have a little waffle and let you know exactly what I think of them. So when I saw these two, Gremlin Collection 2 and Windjammers, Carnoff and Friends, nice title, I was a bit sceptical, to be fair, and I haven't really changed my opinion. So the Windjammers, I first played that, I think it was on Neo Geo a while ago. It was like a kind of tennis pong kind of game, and I thought a little bit strange considering we were getting like the all the Neo Geo coverage that we've got coming and that, but okay. So yeah, this is the one here. So purple cartridge, and it's number 15. Arcade, obviously, sorry, been a long day. Yeah, Windjammers, Atomic Runner Chelnov, Roger Armour Force, Carnoff and Vapor Trail Hyper Offense Formation. My word, that's a mouthful, isn't it? More so with a one-shotter. So yeah, Windjammers, a bit like a Pong. Do you know, it'd be fun in two-player. I can't see me ever playing it in one player, to be 100% fair with you. Atomic Runner Chelnov, I think that's like a little platformer. It's one of these ones that sort of like the screen moves behind you and you kind of jump in. I've seen someone play it. It may have been Crazy Burger. Possibly. It was, yeah. And he didn't appear too keen on it. And to be honest, neither was I. But proof is in the pudding, isn't it? I might actually enjoy it. Who knows? Rogar Armour Force. It looks like a... Yes, it is. It is a side-on horizontal shooter. Now, that might be fun. That might be all right, that, to be fair, because I don't mind me shooters. Carnoff is a platformer. Looks quite tricky, to be honest. It's one of those old arcade kind of left-to-right kind of punch-kicky kind of things. Yeah, I'm not really 100% fussed on the idea of that. And Vapor Trail Hyper Offense Formation. For the life of me, I can't remember what that was. I'm presuming it's a shooter, but you know, someone's probably gonna have a go at me because I've just done a 24-hour shift and I'm half asleep and I kind of had the audacity to jump on. But anyway, yeah. So there we are. That is me with that cart. Now, I normally like the arcade carts, to be fair. I am like normally a fan of them. And I believe the Santa Claus in a couple of months may well be bringing me a Taito Alpha. So you heard it here first. So obviously at an arcade, you know, but yeah. About, do you know what? 5 out of 10. The second one, Gremlin Collection 2, 32-bit, so they're obviously PlayStation games. Those who are regulars to the channel know my thoughts about putting PlayStation games on Evercade. Yeah. Those who've been here for a while also know my thoughts on Gremlin Collections. I wasn't that impressed with the first one. This one has got me a bit more intrigued, I'll be honest. So on it, we've got 4 classic Gremlin games, apparently. We have Loaded, Reloaded, Hogs of War, and Buggy. So straight away, I'm going to start off with Buggy. There was a racing game, I think it was a 4x4 off-road truck one, wasn't it, on the first Gremlin. Didn't appeal to me, and I've got a feeling this one won't either. Hogs of War, never played it. I remember at the time, I think it was more like a kind of Worms, but like in 3D. Do you remember like when you put like Worms in 3D? Except there's obviously pigs. I think it's turn-based from what I've seen of it. So you have like, you know, I don't know, say a minute or whatever, go over, shoot the other guys, they shoot you, yada, yada, yada. Loaded is a top-down, I think it's a bit like an Alien Breed kind of game. Now that could be fun. I think I played it many moons ago on PS1. So I welcome that. And Reloaded, which I'm presuming is the second one, which is more of the same. Yeah, you know, let's go for it. So the line on the back says 4 32-bit hits from Gremlin. All action mayhem in Loaded and Reloaded. Comedic strategy in Hogs of War and chaotic racing in Buggy. So I think for Loaded alone, I'm going to up it to about a 6.5. So that's a bit like 11.5 out of sort of 20 for the two of these. I jumped on the Evercade group, the Hangout, I think it was yesterday, and my pal Ryan had asked basically about who's excited about this one, and I sort of turned around and said, well, it's 2 more for the collection. I'm a completionist, but the better stuff is yet to come, i.e. Neo Geo, Taito, and whatever else we get announced towards the end of the year, and I'm going to stay with that. I really am. Uninspired for me. However, you know, I'm not, you know, one man's junk, another man's treasure, and all that. But yeah, for me, I knew these were coming. I wasn't really that bothered. They'll go in the cupboard. It's number 46. I'm up to number 42, 41 in July to review. So it'll be about 5 months away. So this one will end up getting reviewed like by the end of the year. It'll go in the drawer until then. Yeah. Windjammers, I might pull out like with one of the lads comes round for a couple of cans or something. But yeah, a little bit flat, guys. A little bit tired, a little bit uninspired. But there is better to come. I'll see you all soon.